welcome to Polypack's virtual presentation for industrial goods. My name is Nicholas Cerf, and I will be your host for this session. Thank you for joining us today. Shortly, we'll be going out on the floor to take a look at two fantastic machines. While we're out there, our Vice President of Sales, Mr. Emmanuel Cerf, will be joining us for the conversation. On the floor, we'll first take a look at a side in-feed bucket machine that does a bullseye or open-sided package, as well as a total closure machine. The machine on the floor is for egg cartons, so a larger bundle, but for total closure, we can also do smaller bundles as well, as you can see here. In the table in front of me, you'll notice I have a few different bundles. The one on the right is a printed film, so for total closure and open-sided bundles, we can do printed or clear film. You'll notice a few aerosols on the table as well. So aerosol is a product that Polypack can run safely and efficiently. We're very comfortable running with aerosols. So this is my one bullseye open-sided pack on the table. So as you'll see, it does have a bullseye or open side. You'll notice there are two seal bar lines. So Polypack does either seal bar or overwrap styles for bullseye packaging. Also on my left, you'll see a corrugated tray. So corrugated trays and wraparound are two other applications that Polypack is very familiar with. So yeah, so we'll head out on the floor. Afterwards, we'll have a question and answer session. Feel free to send in your questions as we go along, and we'll be sure to answer them afterwards. So let's go ahead and get on out there.
Hi, good morning. I'm Emmanuel, and I'm here with Nicolas, who is going to talk about this incredible machine, high speed for very unstable product.
Yeah, this is a very exciting machine. It's really a combination of two standard modules for us, our ILB and our PH series. The ILB is our bucket machine, and our PH is our pusher. So as we go around the machine, you'll really see elements of both. But we've been able to combine to handle this very lightweight, unstable, small product. So if we go ahead and start at the entrance here, you'll see that the product is going to arrive to us short side leading, laying down. So the first step in this process is to orientate it 90 degrees, so it comes to us now long side leading. We use a positive mechanical method here, so really a star wheel motorized to turn this product. So very controlled. This also allows us to control the back pressure of the machine.
As you can see, it's open, it's motorized, it's positive. And this is one of the key of the Polypack engineering, is that every time we handle a small product from in-feed to discharge, we make sure that it's always completely controlled positively, and mostly with servos.
Yeah, there are quite a few servos on this machine, especially in the very critical staging sections that we'll get to now. So the next step in our process is going to be our waterfall upender. So we need to get the product now on its side. The way we do this is we use a servo-controlled waterfall to bring it from laying down to standing up. It's guided, and it always has nice positive pressure, but the top belts after the waterfall are going to keep that product upright and in position. From there, the next step that you'll see on the other side is our Servo Pusher. So we're really doing two bundles at a time to this machine. So our cycle rate is 21 cycles a minute, well, that gives us a bundle rate of 42. So really, for how compact this machine is, 42 bundles a minute is high speed and very efficient.
Right, yeah, and you said compact. In this small package, 220 products, individual products a minute arrive, and we shrink wrap them in 5 bags. Correct. So let's go to the in-feed so you can show us how that works. Over here, and as always, you can see you have one single door. Everything is accessible, everything is easy to reach, and you can really see the machine function at all times.
Yeah, and again, as we mentioned, compact is key. So we have our 4 rolls very close to our pusher assembly, which having the servo on that arm allows us to bring it in tightly. You'll see that this is random print film. So random print registered clear film at Polypack, we really do it all and see it all. So that's another nice key feature here is the random print on this bundle. So you'll see, again, servo control on the pusher. We're gonna go into 2 different bundles. We will have our buckets, so those bars there that you see in a set of 4, we consider a bucket. Our seal bar, and then we have actually after the seal bar, another positive control, which is our product hold down. That'll keep our products in place as we're doing the seal, so we do not pull the product back, and we always maintain it where we want.
Yeah, so and once again, you know, 4 rolls of film, very easily accessible,
Yep.
very easy to change over. Within seconds, you can go from one roll to the other. So the product arrives, it's wrapped around the film, going through this energy efficient tunnel. I think it's about 9 kilowatts, under 10 kilowatts of power needed during production runs for this machine. So very, very, very efficient. So now on the discharge, what do we do on the discharge?
So a very nice feature of this machine is our reject system, which we've been able to do inline at the end. So what we're gonna have, and we'll see at the end of this machine here, is 2 sets of belts that are actually gonna grab the product on either side. So this bundle is in a set of 5, but if for whatever reason you did have a bundle of 4, of 3 come through your shrink tunnel, you now have an inline rejection system that if it's smaller than what it should be, it's not going to transfer to the next belt, or somehow if it's bigger, which would never happen since it's a servo controlled upender, which is giving us our spacing, you would also reject it because it wouldn't make it through. So this is a very, very nice inline integrated feature. One of our standard modules in Polypack. You'll see Polypack is key on having nice, neat standard modules.
Right. So that's, why don't you show us?
Yeah, we'll go to the end here. Potentially easier to see is our 2-belt system. And then it'll reject down and through onto the belt, and then it takes it off to your next machine, whether it's a case packer, hand pack, off it goes.
So this may seem like a custom machine, but it's really a modular machine for Polypack. We can adapt this type of machine for different small unstable products. So it's a very versatile way of packaging this. And at the end, you can see these packs front wrapped very well in 5s with a barcode that's easily readable. Now, as Nicola mentioned, it is not a registered film, it is a random print, but having more than a couple of barcodes per side, you always have one to read. Hello and welcome to another presentation, a virtual presentation demo from Polypack. I am here with Nicola, and today we are going to demo our model FH40, which is designed to shrink wrap large products. And today, what do we have?
Today we are shrink wrapping egg crates. So you'll notice we have a dual lane machine, both already preloaded with egg crates. So this machine can come single lane, dual lane, hand loaded, automatic. This customer prefers the hand-loaded machine. So you'll notice that we have a button here, and there's a similar button on the other side. Very, very easy machine to operate. All you do is hit the button and go. So are we ready?
We are ready.
All right, we'll show you how it goes. So off to the races. The next stage in this process will be to go through our forming head. This is how we wrap the film around the product in a total closure. And then next it will go through our heat tunnel.
It's a very simple process. So it's a large bundle, but a large unstable bundle because they're egg crates. So this is why you saw here, we have a belt bringing the product inside, and then we assist with the pusher through the forming head. This machine uses a center folded film, is that correct?
Correct. So on our machines we can do center folded or flat film. Typically on a larger product you will use a center folded film. Also on this type of machine you can use pre-perforated, or we can supply a perf roller. On most of our machines we do prefer to control the perf, so we like having the perf roller in there, but there is that option for you to work with.
Sure. And so total closure, it's a true total closure machine because we're forming a tube and sealing the front and the back of the tube. So it's really a perfect dust cover for this type of product. Much better than using 2 rolls of film, because with 2 rolls of film, you have to use excess film and thicker film.
Yeah, and unlike other total closure applications, we don't lose any film in our process. There is no waste. So we're not trimming off anything extra. Everything that goes into the machine comes out of the machine. And really it's in that overlap process that we have. So when it comes to scrap and film usage, it's a very efficient design.
Right, absolutely. And also, what does it mean? Thinner film, less energy in the tunnel, so it's savings for the customer from previous ways that he was doing it before.
Correct.
So,
in this style for our total closure, you can see in a medium-sized bundle here, but we also do quite a lot larger products like doors, big insulation rolls, carpet, to really a lot smaller products from bottles to beverages. It really can run the whole spectrum.
Right. Just about anything, right? You give it to us, and then we'll prep it. You want to see the bundle?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look.
Here we have you have a back seal, and then on this side you have a front seal, and underneath you have the overlap. Okay, so it's really completely enclosed with the overlap underneath, very thin. I think it's probably what, 1.5 mil film. So you have a perfect dust cover for this type of sample.
Yeah.
So, perfect. Very good. Well, I'd say if we're done with the machine, we can go back in the studio and answer any questions you may have. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for watching.